What's up, everyone? It's Jake Hills. After I uploaded that video yesterday, I went in and played some Conquest games just because I hadn't really played the game in a few days. And after I played a few games, I was like, well, I'm going to go ahead and play a ranked season game just because I haven't played in a few days. And what I'm going to show you in this video is just some of the stuff that went on in that game that I played. At the end or towards the end of that video that I posted yesterday, I was talking about how every game I play anymore, whether I'm streaming or not, the people that I'm playing against are able to keep themselves in the game by getting early and late hits, and then all they need is one good timing hit to really make or break the game. And that's how it's been every game here recently. And, you know, it happened in this game as well. So I'm just going to show some of what happened and talk about some of the stuff that I think is going on and what needs to really change in this game. Because I'm not the only one that's been talking about it recently. Every time I watch a video from someone on YouTube or watch a stream or something, people are talking about it. And I think some of them are like me, and you know, they just overlooked it in the beginning, but now it's getting to the point where it's just occurring way too much. And you know, after I played this, I started thinking about ranked seasons and how I really don't like the aspect of how they do it this year. You start off on like veteran difficulty and then go to all-star and then work your way up to Hall of Fame. And for people that played last year and the year before that, you know, we got used to playing on Hall of Fame difficulty because once you get to Hall of Fame difficulty, it seems like the competition gets better. You don't really run into too much stuff happening that just makes you shake your head, pretty much. Uh, you don't run into it as much as you do when you're playing in the lower divisions. And then once you get to that point, you know, it restarts and sends you back down and you have to do it again. When you're playing, you know, in the divisions that have all-star difficulty, there's a larger gap in between the skill and the game. A really skilled player and someone that's just a casual player that rely on the game's mechanics, like it helps balance those two people out. So this guy had Corey Seager, his creative player, Charlie Blackmon, Carlos Beltran, Granderson, Bellinger, Jose, and then D. Gordon. And once I saw D. Gordon batting right before the pitcher, I knew if D. Gordon ever got on base, he was going to steal and then bunt with the pitcher. Like that's just how it happens this year. And then I also noticed that he has no righties in his lineup. It's all lefties and switch hitters, and I've got a righty on the hill. So I knew that I was going to have to go pitch carefully and just try to get through a few innings. Necro's a really good right-handed pitcher, so, you know, that helps. But facing everybody on the left side was just going to eventually get to you. But let's go ahead and jump right into this. So the first thing I want to show you happened on the fourth pitch of the game. Jackie Robinson's up to bat. Now, I'm not really mad about not getting a hit here. I just want you to look at the PCI feedback and just take a note of it, what happens later on in this video. So he throws a changeup. I have good timing. It's a little low. It's hit right to the third baseman. I get thrown out at first. PCI did make contact with the ball. It gave me the chased feedback, and it was hit 75 miles per hour right to someone. So now we're going to go to the top of the third, and Necro's up. I knew he was going to throw something high again, and here we go. I saw it coming. I was on it. Normal swung. It can't get over the second baseman. He had D. Gordon up. He tried to bunt. I put on bunt defense, and then after that, he just didn't swing at anything. And before this guy was swinging at absolutely everything. So he ended up getting a walk with D. Gordon, and that's something that I did not want to do because I knew what was coming. His pitcher's up. The first pitch, I slide step, throw a fastball. I still can't throw him out. So right here, I figured he was just going to bunt him over to third. I'm holding square. There's no meter ever pops up. So now he's got D. Gordon on third. His pitcher's still up, and of course, the perfect bunt, send the runner home for a run. Alright, now Ed Matthews is up in the top of the fourth. He throws a slider. I read it. Power swing, and Matthews crushes it. So I tied the game up. And I mean, I read the slider. I power swung. It was a good hit, 412 feet. So here we are, still in the top of the fourth with 2 outs. Ripken's up. High fastball. I read it. Hanley comes around from second. He misplays it. And what really should have been a single turns into a triple here. But that's, his error right there. So with a normal swing, it was a little bit off center. If I would have been using the wedge PCI, the dot would have been right beside the ball. I had good timing. I was able to get a run out of it. I didn't get anything else there. But we're in the top of the fifth now. And Mauer's up. Here comes a fastball. I'm on it. It's hit right to someone. It was still a strike, a little bit high, but I mean, it was hit 89 miles per hour. So here we are in the bottom of the fifth. D. Gordon's back up at the plate, and he's got a runner on first that I walked. And there's the perfect bunt. Hanley doesn't go for the ball. And he bunts. So now his pitcher's up. First pitch, he's bunting. He pops it straight up. Luckily, Maurer catches it. They don't move. And I get him out of this without giving up any runs. So here we are in the top of the sixth. Here's a splitter. Or was that a splitter? It might have been a changeup. I can't remember. But he's late and he gets a hit. It was a slider. So, the changeup that I hit in the first was barely hit at all. And this one was hit 101 miles per hour and he was late and it was hit perfect. So this guy has had bunts and this late hit. And he's still in the game. So I knew he was going to steal. I slide step, throw a fastball, throw it to second. And the player urgency in this game is horrible. He's able to just throw on the brakes and go right back to first. And this is what I talk about by that one swing, that one good timing swing. I missed my location here on a changeup. And just one swing. That's all it took. So now he's got the lead. The first good timing hit he's had all game, and the only good timing hit he had this whole game, is a home run. So one swing, that's all it takes in these games anymore. Now we're in the top of the seventh. And with Kemp, I was on that. And it's hit right to him. I knew I had good timing on that. But now we're in the top of the eighth. And here's a just late swing for me. It goes foul. Like, I squared that up. It was in the zone. It was high. It still went foul. The very next pitch is a slurve that I do have good timing on. And it's hit right to someone. So now Jackie Robinson's up. and he brings in Britton. Jackie, with a good swing, is able to get a single. So he throws a sinker. I'm really not happy with that hit. I don't think it should have been a hit, but it was. And now Ed Matthews is up. And I didn't do anything. I forgot about that. So we're in the bottom of the 8th here. And he's early, and a perfect hit. And he gets a double out of it with an early swing. On a low slider, and it's hit perfect. And then the very next pitch, he's completely late, and it's the same. The runner from second goes home, and Blackman pulls into second with a double. So he goes from early to late. And like I said, he had that one good timing swing the entire game, and he still got the lead. So now he's up here. There's no meter ever pops up again. Justin Upton comes up. I try to throw a two-seamer high and away. He's late on this one, and wouldn't you know it, it's another base hit, another run. Like, this is how the games go for me anymore. Like, another late hit, another run. So now we're in the top of the 9th. Britton's still on the mound. Ripken is able to get a hit there with a good timing swing. Luckily, that dropped and just didn't go right to him, or he wasn't able to run it down. Now Domingo's up. I'm just late on that. And it's right to someone. Hey, the PCI was on it. I was just late. That was hit right to someone. So here we are with 2 outs. He brings in Kelvin Herrera. I've got a runner on first and third. And here's another just late swing for me. I couldn't get away with a late or an early hit like this dude could. He had one good timing hit, and that was a home run. And everything else was late, early, or a bunt. Now we're up. I think I was able to get a run across right there. Jackie's up. There's 2 outs. And here's an early swing for me. It goes foul. And then this is how the game ended, with me holding down X. Fucking check swing. So that's how the game ended. And that's what I was talking about in that video yesterday. This is how every game I play anymore goes. They get late and early hits and keep themselves in the game, and then that one good timing hit is all they need to really do something. While I have multiple good hits and still can't do anything, and then even if I am late or early, it's still nothing. I don't know if I'm, just thinking too much into it, but I really think this needs to end. Like, this hitting system, it needs to stop. Like, it doesn't pay to have good timing anymore. It's got to the point, like, I don't have any fun playing it. After spending this much time building a team and just the hitting engine and stuff, that's what gets you. It's the game. And, I mean, nothing against this guy. It's the game. And it shouldn't be this way. And now I really understand what everybody's really been complaining about. And, once you see it happen so much, it really gets to you. But, I mean, how do you all feel about this? I mean, is it fine just keep overlooking it, even though games like this happen? Or do you think it should change as well? Like, just go back to how it was, where good timing and you being on it is how you get good, pretty much. Instead of being completely off the ball with an early or late swing and hitting it down the line perfectly, or hitting it out and getting doubles and even home runs. But I don't know, like, this game really got to me last night because I literally couldn't do anything. I couldn't stop it. It just happened. Nothing I could do, would have made a difference, really, because it was just a game. But alright, guys, you all have a great night. Alright, see you.